Hey everybody, it's Molly. Today I'm making eggnog with whiskey and rum in it. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to separate 6 eggs, put your whites in your mixing bowl and your yolks in another bowl. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to beat the egg whites until they're stiff but not dry, and we're going to gradually add the sugar. So the next thing you want to do is you want to beat the egg yolks until they're thick and lemon colored, and then we're going to fold in the egg whites. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to add the milk, cream, whiskey, and rum. So I need a pint. So this is the heavy cream. I'm using whole milk. And for the whiskey, I'm using Maker's Mark because this is one of my favorites. A pint of this. And then you add a 1/4 cup of Jamaican rum, and I'm just using Myers rum because I already have this. This smells like traditional eggnog. Obviously, this has raw egg in it. So if you're not comfortable with raw egg, I would see if maybe you can use a pasteurized egg product to make this with. I've never done that before, so I'm not sure if you can, or I would look up an eggnog recipe that doesn't have raw egg in it. Now, I'm comfortable eating raw eggs. I don't personally have an issue with it, but I could see where that would make somebody uncomfortable. Okay, so this recipe says to allow 2 servings per person, and it recommends that this either be ladled directly into a punch bowl or into serving glasses. Now, I actually want to store this and drink it throughout the season, and I want to taste test this with Dan, and he's not here right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into some mason jars, and we're going to taste test this when he gets home. Whoa, that's pretty good.
That's good.
It's, I don't want to say creamy because that's obvious. It's very smooth. I think that will depend a lot upon what type of alcohol you use. I use Maker's Mark for the whiskey, and then I use just Myers Jamaican rum because I already had them on hand. And I think it tastes great. It's smooth. It's strong. It's eggnog, and it's, which is.
Need it to get through the holidays.
Yeah, if you need a little help getting through the holidays, this should help you get through the holidays. You know what's really surprising? It's not as sweet as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's not sweet at all.
I was expecting this to be at least somewhat sweet, and I don't taste a whole lot of sweetness at all. Now, the recipe said to serve this directly into a punch bowl or directly into glasses right after you make it. I didn't do that. I put it into mason jars and stuck it in the fridge. So what I did is it's been a day since I've made it. I just shook it up before Dan poured it into glasses. We just shook it up before we poured it into the glasses. It still has its velvety thickness from the egg whites that's still here, even though it's been a while since I've made it. So it's kind of nice to know that I can make this ahead of time and store it in the fridge.
Have it ready to go for when your family comes over and you need to drink.
We wouldn't know anything about that.
No.
Dan, you don't drink very much?
No.
And you don't like strong drinks?
No. It is really, really strong for me, but I say that about all the vintage drinks that we make. They drink to get drunk.
You could add more milk to this or cream to make it less strong if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this would also be good if you put a little bit of vanilla extract in here. I think that'd be good because this is a very basic eggnog. I mean, I don't know how fancy they get. I know the recipe had several variations, and I saw a recipe for a chocolate eggnog, which I thought would be really interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've never tried I've never heard of chocolate eggnog, and I thought, oh, I want to try that.
We should try that one.
Yeah, I bet it's good.
I'm not a fan of eggnog, I'm really not. But without the intense alcohol in it for me, I could definitely drink this eggnog.
So there's a lot of alcohol in this, so I don't know how long it'll exactly keep for. I guess it just depends on how long you keep it around, but I don't think this is gonna last us very long. And I didn't mention where this recipe was from. This recipe is from the Woman's Home Companion Cookbook, and this is from 1944. So if you like this content, please subscribe and hit the like button. I upload new content every Wednesday, and Dan and I are always here taste testing vintage recipes. If you have an idea for a recipe that you want us to try, please leave a comment below and let me know what that is. I hope to see you in the next video.
Until the next video, cheers.
Cheers.